One study done in the UK found that only 25% of parents believed their kids had seen pornography. But in reality, more than 53% of their kids had. Because of this, my next guest says it's important to have conversations about pornography sooner than later. Best-selling author of the children's book, Good Pictures, Bad Pictures, Kristen Jenson is here to share how to have those age-appropriate pornography conversations with our kids. Welcome, Kristen, to Studio 5. Great to have you here in person.
Yeah, good to be here.
Eye to eye. So as that study proves, most parents underestimating their kids' exposure to pornography. I'm assuming you're going to tell us it's important to have those conversations sooner than we might even be ready for.
Absolutely. Kids, you need to warn kids, you need to talk to them as soon as they have any access to the internet. So whether that's in your own home, at grandma's house, wherever, they need to be taught how to process it, how to deal with it, what to do if they get exposed.
I'm grateful as a parent, I'm grateful for that benchmark. That also takes me a little bit by surprise because access to the internet can happen at really young ages if you're playing, a toddler appropriate game, or if you're even doing a learning app.
Yep.
Any access to the internet, you should be having these conversations with your children.
Absolutely. When kids are toddlers and they can run, we teach them not to run out into the street, right? Well, what about the internet superhighway? We need to give them some digital safety training.
Let's talk then how we approach the pornography conversation in a way that can be age appropriate. First, you want us to give it a definition.
Absolutely. So kids need to have a simple age appropriate definition of what pornography or bad pictures are so that they can recognize it. Because when they can recognize it, that's the first step to defending themselves, to protecting themselves.
And it's why parents appreciate and love your book so much is because a simple phrase like bad pictures is age appropriate for a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. We don't have to go into a grand, elaborate definition at that age or at that phase anyway. You do want parents though to make the brain connection. You want them to know what these bad pictures actually can do to their brains.
Absolutely. So what I say is kids need 3 defenses. They need a definition so they can recognize it. They need a warning so they know all the ways that pornography can harm their growing brain. And that gives them reasons to reject it. They need reasons. And then third, they need a plan because none of us are very good when we're caught off guard.
Sure.
So kids need to have a specific plan so they know exactly what to do, kind of like a fire drill for the brain.
What would that plan look like?
So in Good Pictures, Bad Pictures Junior, we have the Turn, Run, and Tell plan. In the one for older kids, we have the Can Do plan, and it just specifically gives kids the steps to take so that they can protect themselves. And one mom posted on Facebook that she had read Good Pictures, Bad Pictures to her 9-year-old son, and a few days later, he was shown pornography by a classmate at school. He went home, he told her, he said, "Mom, I was scared, but I knew what to do."
There it is.
Every child needs to know what to do. Every child deserves to know what to do when they see pornography. And so a definition, a warning, and a plan, and those things are all in these books.
Well, thank you for mapping it out for us. You have a website as well that's a helpful resource.
Yes, defendyoungminds.com.
All right.
And they can find our books and other resources. And also join us on social. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Kristen, thank you so much. We appreciate you arming us with this information as parents.
Thank you, Brooke.